We're about to do a whole bunch of sweet upgrades to this car. We're going to show you the difference between bone stock, which is how it is right here in my hands, except for the broken wing mount and the body clip straps. We're going to do a lot of awesome stuff to it today, so check this out. It gets a little squirrely and loose on some of these hard accelerations, and it has a pretty bad rebound bounce when it lands jumps. The poor thing can't do a backflip to save its life. It can do front flips, but they can be a little squirrely too sometimes. So it'll be really interesting to see what some of these upgrades help with. So let's get started. We're doing new oil-filled shocks. We're going to put a heat sink on the motor. We've got rear stub axles because the rear axles in this thing are already metal. We've got full front axles, and we have these larger tires. It's a pretty big difference. I've been using a piece of foam under the battery to help hold it down better, because that's been an issue on this car since this front plastic piece broke. We are going to do one run before we do the tires. That way we can see the difference in these upgrades without the tires first. I actually enjoy doing these repairs and upgrades.
I'm just here for the fun part. Hey, Mr. Krabby needs his school. Look. Little baby Krabby. Wait, what is wrong with you? Eagle, I have my battery.
Alright, there's the front axles done. I know this has plastic differential cups, and if those break in the future, then that's when I'll replace them.
Krabby. I told you. I had your tire. Hey, Daddy.
What?
Look at my tire. Hey.
No thanks.
Circle, reach your finger. And goodbye.
The new axle is binding a little bit with suspension movement. That isn't gonna work. Well, this was a bit of an unwanted but necessary alteration. I had to do this to both sides, so it's definitely a design flaw, but it was a 7/32 drill bit. Okay, that did it. Awesome. That's what you have to do, apparently. This does not fit, so that stinks. Old shocks. Okay, we've got all 4 shocks on it now. Here's our drop test. Perfect. That's what we want. Not bouncy at all. Big difference. All right, we're gonna run it with these new upgrades on it. I also put a LiPo in instead of the supplied lithium ion, just to give it a slight bit more power. And then we're gonna put the bigger wheels on it and give it a real test. That was definitely a cleaner landing. Still won't do a backflip, but I didn't expect the shocks to change that. Front flip. Time for some big tires. There's a quick size comparison for you. Show you how much bigger these new ones are. I have a feeling it's gonna be able to do a backflip now. I had to trim the body in the front a little bit so that the tires wouldn't interfere with it while turning, and hopefully nothing breaks. Oh. All right, front flip. Whoa! Yeah. Oh yeah. These tires are definitely a nice upgrade, but they do kind of make the car bounce, even with the shocks. But it does land much better than it did before. Oh. Woohoo!
What is this thing?
That's a big leaf, buddy. Very nice leaf. Ah. And the servo can handle these tires just fine. It takes that grass like it's nothing. Wheeling through the grass and everything. Look at that. Keep in mind, this is still the stock electronics, and this is just 2S. We will be doing this on 3S too. Almost. Just about. It does. It's handling really well for how light it is. It doesn't just drag all over the place like it did before. And this thing, it's still going strong. Battery life on this car is awesome because it's so light. Even with these giant tires, the battery is still lasting good and it's not breaking. I love this car. Is awesome, dude.
Yes, here.
This car is so strong. Okay. Whoa! Boom! You front flipped right into me. Yeah, I have a feeling we're losing our differential. I'm not surprised. Yeah, so the plastic differential gears in the front have gone out. The rear still works fine, so it'll still drive, but you can hear that awful clicking sound. The rears spin and the front doesn't. The center drive shaft spins too, so front differential's gone bad. Yup. This was already a fun car, but those upgrades and these tires made it even more fun. Highly recommend everything I just did, but just save yourself some time and go ahead and put the metal differential gears in it. I will be doing that here shortly because the front differential went out during that run. I'd been hearing some clicking in this car already, so I think it had already started, but it went out the rest of the way, I'm sure due to these oversized tires. But I'm going to keep these on it. This was absolutely much more fun than with these tiny ones on. That's a big difference in tire. The battery was still going when we stopped because of that differential. It's just one of those cheapo 2-cell lipos that come with a lot of cars. It does not fit very well. You do have to do odd things. I just put it in like this, let it rest on top of the servo, and then strap it in. If you are interested in these parts or these tires, the links to them will be in the description. Just click on that link and buy them straight from there, and that helps our channel out a little bit too. If you enjoyed this content, we really would love for you to press that thumbs up button for us and subscribe to the channel, because that way you just get notified of new videos coming out. So we really appreciate you watching, and we'll have some more awesome stuff coming your way.